How's it going, everyone? Arctic Knight here. We're back with another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Ooh, I'm freaking out a little bit, but that's okay. Um, I don't remember what we did last episode, if I'm being honest. Oh my gosh, Christmas time!
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Shut up, Ominous.
We bought you, and you leave them on platform 9 3/4? You are damn lucky that the station guard found them first. I'm sending a remember-all in the post. By Merlin, don't lose that too.
I mean, yeah, I'd understand. I'd be upset too if I was like, you know, a parent and my kid just lost probably like thousands of dollars worth of books. I'm not sure how expensive Hogwarts books are, but I imagine they're expensive like college books. I mean, shoot, imagine being another student and finding them. Be like, ooh, I can use these either the next year or this year. Alright, Sebastian.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What crest are you sending to Anne?
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
Alright.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
We're just gonna quickly go and do all these talking ones. I guess Hogsmeade would be the closer one. We'll do all the talking first and then go and do the Polyjuice plot.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Oh, yes, I am.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where can I find them?
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Okay.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Well, if they're both at the same location, we might as well go talk to the other guy first.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
Now, to find Mr.
Well, then he
Bickle's
can come
other
and
two
talk
friends.
to me. I'd like to see him try.
I saw what you did! Ha! I have no tolerance for thieves! Hand them back!
Hand what back, sir? We've not took a thing.
Hand them back!
There's nothing to give, sir. It was only the one. That's all of them, sir. Honestly, I swear.
How many times are you pair going to keep pilfering my shop?
I swear it was just those ones,
We
sir.
promise, sir. We'd never take more than those.
I tell you this, they'll not appreciate your antics in Azkaban. You just wait till I see your mother.
That was a bit harsh.
Are they stealing stuff?
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there. Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
I hope you weren't drinking this.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly.
Now that's just
But
rude.
the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Okay.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Oh, I put myself in danger on a daily basis. It's all good. Stray, we do hope you'll reconsider reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by a week's end? Best to keep this between us, if you understand our meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of...
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her.
Oh, well, that's okay. I'm sure you're a
In
nice
no
man,
uncertain
Mr.
terms
Nibble.
that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Aww.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money.
Can I give you
Of
some
course,
money? I
none
got
of
lots
this
of money.
bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and be worthy of Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
These poor people just want to live their lives without any issues. And Harlow and Rookwood are just ruining it all.
My plan.
Oh wait, isn't that his name, Harlow Rookwood? Well, Ranrock. Harlow and Ranrock are
It's
ruining
not like
everything.
Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Is there anyone to argue with?
Yeah, anybody who does any, like, unforgivable curses like this. Nope. I can't do it right now.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Hoping I could jump over that. I guess not.
Revelio.
Ooh.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students
Revelio.
get what's coming to them.
And little dark wizards will get what's coming to
Natty
them.
must have been taken this way. I need to find her.
I'm here to...
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Revelio.
Anything here? No? Yeah, alright.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Give me all the money I can get. Thank you.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
Using that girl as bait, Alan's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. When us first I know you're the Hogsmeade laser. There are some others. They need to remind you that we're still running things.
Hello, little rats. Don't mind me.
Revelio.
I'm the only one left.
Can't believe we're forced to work with these goblins. Oh, I fancy it's time we found a new unsuspecting
Petrificus totalis.
around these parts, don't you?
Revelio.
Girl's been nothing but trouble. About time we locked her up.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend. If they're daft enough to try to come through here.
I'd remember my...
The Hamlets don't stand a chance against us.
What? I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever.
Revelio.
Rookwood's gone mad. I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing.
My loyalty's to Rookwood and no one else.
We may be working with the goblins for now, but soon they'll be answering to us.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure they will.
Hey,
Hey, wasn't this
we
chest
should
closed
speak
a
to
while
her
ago?
again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives.
It's about time Rookwood took control. He doesn't need Ranrock.
Focus Totalis.
Expulso! Flash
of Imperium. Confringo.
Well, I tried to be quiet.
Expulso!
Crucible.
Expulso! You'll be sorry you did that.
Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus.
Give it back!
Bombarda. Arresto Momentum. Glacius. Levioso.
Might want to look up.
Imperium.
Locks and guards can't stop me.
Revelio.
Did the rest of them not hear that? Okay.
How dare you!
Natty must be here somewhere.
Oh!
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
Well, I mean, I already killed a few
Any
of them,
idea
so...
where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio. Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
Perfect.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back.
Hey!
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Oh, don't worry. We'll make them eat their wands.
Revelio.
So I wonder if we can find these letters.
Stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things. Well, if you weren't so better have a look around.
Protego. truce. Accio. Repulsor. Descender.
Thought you could hide from me, did you? Expulso.
My walls! Rise and fight!
Confringo. Defender.
You're not puppets! Expulso.
There'll be more of that.
Expelliarmus.
Stop that right now. Expulso.
I'd advise you not to do that.
Accio.
Let's see what the data.
Descender.
Expulso.
Expelliarmus!
Bombarda.
That's mine.
Yep, no, I'm gonna have to.
Defender. Confringo. Accio. Propender. Descender.
Now, this is big.
Repulsor. Revelio.
What's this?
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Unidentified face. And then we have this over here that we can break open.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I imagine this is the love letter. I don't know if it helps at all finding them, but you never know, I guess. Nope. Natty, please get out of my way.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Something up there. I want to find this love letter. Where is it at? I don't want to have to cheat to look it up. Whoa, I don't want to fall off off the staircase here. Is already floating off the stairs.
Revelio.
Oh my god, there it is.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie.
Alright, let's get out of here.
He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Lumos.
So I've heard some rumors that the second game is going to be made on Unreal Engine 5, which if that's the case, after seeing like, you know, the graphics and quality that the Unreal Engine 5 can handle.
Let's find Officer Singer
Oh,
and put an
it's
end
gonna
to
look
Harlow
even
once
better
and
than
for
it
all.
already is. I don't know if this one's on 5 or not, considering that Unreal Engine 5 came out only a few years ago. This game's been at least in development for like 5 years? Maybe 4 years? I'm not sure how long. I remember being shown off in, 2021? I hate you, don't remember.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife.
Oh, that's
Miss
good.
Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be a dick about this.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
You know, if you just went in there and you...
You may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
No problem, Natty. You know, if it wasn't... If they actually went in there and they started arresting people... Because they know the Ashwinders are bad, wouldn't you just be like, nah, we don't have enough evidence. We want to get a few people just saying that they're bad, and we've seen what they can do. Yeah, we'll let them keep doing their criminal activities. Kitty. Hello, little kitty.
Protego!
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon.
Aww.
After we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Well, I mean, this took a little bit longer than I was expecting to, because I thought it was just, you know, a little talking quest like Sebastian. So I guess the next episode, depending on what Poppy's is... Actually, where is Poppy at before I start running away? Yeah, literally, like, back in Hogsmeade. Alright, let's start running back there. I guess I'll go and just do that, and then maybe the Polyjuice plot. Because this game's been out for a year now, and from just the little time I've had in this, I'm not sure how many hours I have, maybe like close to like 40. I really like this game, and I've only just done maybe like, I think like close to half of, not even half, maybe like a quarter, a third, I'm not sure how many. I've done a lot of quests though, and this game is really nice. Once I finish it, I'm going to do a full, like, video of what I want to see in the second game, or if they're going to do any more updates. I know we're going to get the update that the PlayStation users have had since day one, with the owning a shop and stuff, which that gives them a very big advantage. Can we just say that right now? They get a huge advantage with that quest, because they get money over time with that, so I'm not sure on how much money, but, I mean, hell, how much money do I have? I've had to sell so much stuff, and I only have 530. I do have other stuff to sell, though. Can't I return that to him, I wonder? Oh, well. Anyways, thank you all, and I'll see all of you next episode, where I'm gonna go talk to Poppy right now, I guess. So, have a good day.